Today, we're jumping right into a real head-scratcher, a mystery that affects, well, all of us. Healthy bee colonies go out to do their job pollinating crops, but they come back weak, struggling.
So to figure this out, we have to go right to the scene of the crime. And you need to know, commercial pollination, it is not a walk in the park for these bees. It's a super high-stress gig with some pretty unique dangers.
And out of all those stresses, one of them started to look like the main culprit, a lack of good nutrition.
We see a giant field of, say, blueberries, and we think it looks beautiful, right? Lush. But for a bee, it's basically a food desert. See, blueberry pollen is super low in protein, and when that's the only thing to eat for miles, the bees start to get seriously malnourished, fast.
And that brings us right to our prime suspect, a major protein deficiency.
They thought, okay, if the bees are protein deficient, maybe we just need to give them more food, a bigger dose of the supplement. So they set up a test using the most popular commercial brand out there to see if quantity was the answer.
Absolutely nothing.
Maybe it's about what's in the food. It was time to shift gears from quantity to quality.
Well, when the results from this 2013 trial finally came in, they weren't just a little different, they were absolutely stunning.
But that homemade patty? Wow, it was a runaway success. We're talking a massive boost in the overall bee population. This whole investigation pointed to a really simple but really powerful truth. It was a simple, cheap recipe using stuff like brewer's yeast and dried egg. It was just about giving the bees something they actually wanted to eat, something that was actually good for them. So at the end of the day, this whole detective story shows us that helping the bees wasn't about throwing more technology or more product at the problem. It was about actually listening to them, understanding what they really needed.